Well, my lemon tree is in full bloom with lots of lemons, so I picked some lemons and I'm going to make these zesty lemon cookies because I just love the taste of lemon and stuff. And I'm a little bit overdone on chocolate, which is really hard to say because I'm a chocolate lover. So these lemon cookies are going to be a nice change up for me. All right, now the ingredients are going to be in my recipe. It calls for coconut flour, baking powder, salt, butter, a whole cube of butter, all right, cream cheese and sweetener. So I have erythritol here, whipping cream, organic, lemon extract, ta-da, 4 eggs, which I've got in the bowl, and a grated lemon peel, which I'm going to be grating from those lemons. The glaze is confectioner sugar, which is erythritol, and lemon juice, heavy whipping cream, and again, lemon extract. So we're going to start with combining the dry ingredients, then the wet ingredients. We're going to make the cookies first. We'll do the glaze later, okay? I'm going to measure out 3/4 of a cup of the coconut flour. Mine is kind of chunky, so I'm just kind of getting that unchunked, if that is a word. And that is 3/4 of a cup. And 1.5 teaspoons of the baking powder. So here's 1 teaspoon, and then I'll just do a half. And then 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Where's my 4th? It's in here somewhere. There we go, there's a 4th. And these are the dry ingredients. So now I'm going to whip up, I'm going to put in here, it calls for 4 ounces, and this is 8 ounces, this package, so I'm going to cut it in half, obviously for 4 ounces of the cream cheese. I'm going to put it in a separate bowl. Now this is softened butter, and that's going to go in with the cream cheese in this bowl with the cream cheese. And then I've got 3/4 of a cup of the erythritol, the sweetener, natural sweetener. It calls for 1 teaspoon of lemon extract. So I'm going to put this in the bowl. Ooh, there's 1 teaspoon right there. And I've already grated some of the lemons, the skin here, and it calls for 1 tablespoon of the lemon peel. So where's my tablespoon? Tablespoon, grated. Let's just put it in here. I think I've done a tablespoon worth, and I have. So that's going to go right in there. Get that out of the way. And then I'm going to blend that together. I've got to get my blender. Hold on. Blender. All right, it's a good thing these things are soft. That way they can blend. Starting off low. Now I'm going to add each egg, there's 4, into the mix one at a time. I'm going to be adding the heavy cream. Next is adding the dry ingredients that we mixed up together in that other bowl. So let's do that and then add it to this wet mixture. Now that we have the cookie dough batter all prepared and ready. It needs to go in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. That sets the dough and makes it easier to mold on the sheets. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. Okay, I've cleaned the bowl. I'm going to reuse it to make the glaze that's going to go on top of the cookies. After they bake and cool, then we're going to put the glaze over it. So it's going to call for a half a cup of the confectioner's sugar. And again, this is natural sweetener. So there is a half a cup that's going in the bowl right there. It calls for a tablespoon of lemon juice. So I'm going to put in a tablespoon of this lemon juice and 1 teaspoon of lemon extract, excuse me. And I'm sorry, it's a fourth a teaspoon, not 1 teaspoon, it's a fourth of the lemon extract because it's pretty strong stuff. And last is a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, organic. There we go. And you don't need a mixer for this, you just need to stir it with a spoon, mix it. This is the glaze. It's going to go on top. It basically just looks like icing. Yeah, glare. There, it looks like icing. I hope this is enough for all those cookies. I think it might be because it only calls for a little bit, but we'll find out if I have to make more. It only took, what, a minute to throw this together? Alright, so I'm going to just set this aside until the cookies are out of the refrigerator and I can get them into the oven. Alright, so I've taken it out of the refrigerator, the dough, and I've got like a tablespoon, a scooper, to scoop a tablespoon worth, and we're just going to get that rolled into a ball and put it on. I have a silicone mat, but you could put parchment paper and then just flatten it a little bit. So we're going to do that. All right, and these are now going in the oven for 15 minutes. Again, it's been preheating at 350. So here they are. Here they are after 15 minutes of baking. You can see that they're a little brown around the edge, and that's what you want. I'm going to take the glaze that I made earlier, and I'm going to put that on top of each of these cookies. Spread it out. I waited about 3 minutes for this to cool down because I still want the cookies nice and warm when I put the glaze on, because it'll just kind of melt right in there. This glaze is so delicious. Anyway, I better try a cookie. One of them broke in half, so I'm just going to take that one. And it broke while I was icing it. Wow. I think you're going to like these very, very much. They're very moist, very chewy, and very delicious. The lemon flavor just permeates. Anyway, enjoy and let me know how you like it in the comments, okay?